It is the 45th edition of the Spfl transfer roundup, and with that, we're pretty much at the halfway point of the transfer window. But is there any great deals here today, July 15th, to talk about? Well, there is a few confirmations, and we've got Dundee United, colossal centre half. Karetsi has joined the club. He spent last season back in Hungary's top flight. His first name is Christian, so it's Christian Karetsis. He's joined Dundee United on a season-long loan from Hungarian top-flight club Narigasa Spartacus, with his new team manager expecting the colossal 6'5" centre-back to be an asset in the Scottish Premiership. Dundee United have an option to buy the 25-year-old who made 19 starts and 6 substitute appearances as Spartacus finished 8th of 12 teams last season. Don't really know that too many teams from Hungary, but I mean 6'5", that is colossal. But I tell you what a cool sounding name here from the Hungarian top flight. Nigerege has a Spartacus. It's always a cool sounding name. Can't really complain with Spartacus if you ask me. So it is what it is with there. But as for other confirmed deals, Gazima, Rangers have signed him, but I've already talked about that a lot. So he's not headlining it. But I tell you what, man, feels like every day we're doing this. Rangers are the ones making the headlines. Everything's to do with Rangers. I mean, where do we begin? Do we look at La Fox des Sports as they are reporting that, I mean, this is nothing we haven't already known, that Lille and Rangers are quite a way apart in their valuation of Hamza Igamani. Lille apparently offered 13 million, but Rangers want 17. We've heard conflicting reports on this though about they actually bid 15, Rangers want 20. See, until we actually see an official bid come in and it's actually getting covered and Sky Sports are on the case, and or the guy leaves and we actually get a fee revealed, I don't really know what to believe when it comes to that. But here, Igamani and Dessers, it looks like they're both going to stay at Rangers, but I guess if Lille want them, they're going to have to pay the money. Moving on though to the Daily Record, the transfer fee for John Souttar has been revealed. Well, at least the bid from Trabzonspor, 1.5 million. That's according to Turkish outlet YSTV. No idea what it stands for, but Rangers need to stand firm here. 1.5 million for John Souttar just ain't worth it. Guy's got a year left in his deal. I'm not against selling the guy, but the price has got to be right. And 1.5 million for me ain't worth it. Got to keep Big John. I'd take about 3 because the guy's got a year left on his deal. Have to be real, folks. You're not going to get much better than that with a year left on his deal. Meanwhile, though, Rangers also want to get rid of another centre-back. His name is Robin Proper, but of course that's being held up as the centre-half wants paid for the remainder of his contract with the Scottish Premiership club. But what I don't understand, well, I mean, I do understand it, right? But this kind of happens all the time when players leave football clubs, like they go for less money and shit like that. Robin Proper is demanding Rangers pay him for the remainder of his contract for him to go to 20. If 20 love him so much and want him so much, fucking just get 20 to pay it. See the transfer fee that we are getting for 20 for Robin Proper, whatever it's led to believe, put that towards his wages. Honestly, man, he was spotted in Loch Lomond and he was taking pictures with fans. So again, these are all rumours. See, until we actually see what's happening with Robin Proper and if a bid actually comes in, I don't really know what to believe. I mean, I did kind of bury the guy the other day, but is there anything concrete happening on Robin Proper? I don't believe he's part of Russell Martin's plans, but there's a lot of players that are not a part of Russell Martin's plans. There's some of the surprising ones that are. Kieran Doyle, what's happened there? Rangers obviously scudding Dunfermline 4-1. Kieran Doyle at the heart of it. So it'll be interesting to see how that goes. I mean, in terms of other news for Rangers, Yilmaz Besiktas have apparently put a loan offer in for him. I mean, I'd rather the guy leave permanently because A, you're getting rid of him, and B, you're making a wee bit more money. But for whatever reason, they don't want it permanently, man. Probably because they know, yeah, this guy's probably going to play about 5 games before he gets injured. Moving on, though, to other clubs, because, I mean, I could spend all day talking about Rangers, but I already do that on my channel. Ben Doak apparently is wanted by Nottingham Forest to replace Anthony Elanga, who was sold to Newcastle United for 55 million. Apparently, Atletico Madrid are going to be selling Conor Gallagher to Aston Villa, but only if John McGinn apparently leaves. So I don't know. Is John McGinn going to leave Aston Villa? I think John McGinn's next move is probably going to be Celtic. He's 30, so I do think it's a few years off, but I can see John McGinn going to Celtic in his mid 30s, 34, 35, that kind of ballpark. But in terms of other transfer, I mean, what is there? Celtic, they still need a left back. They're linked with Malacia for Man United. Probably butchered the guy's name there. I apologise. And I've also seen a few links with Jeffrey Schlupp apparently coming back. Jeffrey Schlupp. I don't think Jeffrey Schlupp's. I don't think he's the worst option to have, right? Because see, even you actually just fucking break it down and think of it. Last season, Celtic had Greg Taylor and Jeffrey Schlupp. Going into next season, if they re-signed him, you would have him and Kieran Tierney. Alright, minus Greg Taylor, but that is an improvement, no matter what way you want to spin it. Now, if you want to spin it, well, Schlupp's older, and Kieran Tierney is more injury prone than Greg Taylor, then I'll say, I'll accept that, but at the same time, Greg Taylor ain't as good as Tierney, even if he can provide more games. And as for Jeffrey Schlupp, I think he had a couple of good games, man. Don't really know what else. I mean, that guy for United, I don't really rate him. Came in under Ten Hag, and I wouldn't say he's exactly set the place alight. So that's what we'll do it, folks, for the 15th of July edition of the Transfer Roundup. Will there be any more deals tomorrow? I hope so. But of course, there will be Livy versus Kelly to review tomorrow, and a few other games to talk about nonetheless. A review show as well. So until next time, peace.